Welcome and thank you for joining the latest edition of Jag Sports Zone inside Cavanaugh Hall here at IUPUI. I'm your host, JADIN REEVES, and together with the Sports Zone crew, we are here to deliver all things Jag Sports, including highlights, interviews, and the up-and-coming schedule. Today we have some huge highlights from over the weekend, so with that being said, let's get right into the first highlight of the day. Men's soccer fought hard on Sunday with their season on the line as the Jags hosted Detroit Mercy in the opening round of the Horizon League Men's Soccer Championship. Starting off the half, Detroit Mercy would give early pressure on the Jags defense. Goalie Lucas Moorfield made a routine save for the Jags with a shot by Detroit Mercy's Jonathan Kleiwer. Yosemir Gomez sent a shot on goal that was blocked by the Titans. Logan Finnegan passed to Lucas Hacka, again blocked by Detroit Mercy. The Jags continued to stand strong on defense throughout the half, ending the first half strong. Into the second half, Kleiwer would continue to keep pressure on the Jags out of the break, sending a shot towards goal where goalie Lucas Moorfield would make a nice diving save to keep the game tied. Ethan Vermillion would draw a penalty in the box, leading to a penalty kick. Lucas Hacka was selected to take the kick and found the back of the net to give the Jags a 1-0 lead. The Jags would win 1-0 against Detroit Mercy, advancing to the semifinals of the Horizon League tournament. After the game, Sports Info Director Ed Holdaway caught up with head coach Sid Van Druin to discuss the win.
All right, Coach, 1-0 win over Detroit Mercy. You're on to the semis. How do you feel?
Ecstatic. I mean, I still got to process the game. That was a mad game, very physical, not pretty at all. But I'm really, really glad that we got that win. And at the end of the day, that's all that matters.
The Lady Jag soccer team went into number 1 seed Milwaukee looking for the upset, but their efforts came up short, falling 3-1 in the Horizon League tournament semifinals. The Lady Jags fought hard all season, ending with a 9-4-6 record. On Friday, volleyball headed east to Dayton to take on Wright State. Senior Allie Pogue shined in the Jaguars' attack, leading the team with 8 kills. Freshman Morgan Ostrowski did her best to shake up the defense, finishing with a team-high 4 blocks. Their efforts weren't enough to take down the Raiders, though, as they fell 3-0. Volleyball then headed south to take on Northern Kentucky for their final road match of the season. Brianna Brown, Allie Pogue, and Emily Allen combined for 20 kills. Brianna Brown finished with 10 digs, while Sydney Veach racked up 14 assists. Ultimately, this one didn't go the Jags' way either, as they were defeated again, 3-0. They'll head home to the Jungle for the rest of the season, looking to close out the season on a more positive note. Do not go anywhere. Up next after this commercial break, we will be talking women's golf. Stay with us and we'll be right back.
People always tell you what not to do. Don't get your clothes dirty. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Don't cross the line. Don't make faces. Find out what you can do. IUPUI, fulfilling the promise.
Welcome back to Cavanaugh Hall inside the Jag Sports Zone studio. I'm your host, DUFF. Our very own Ryan Gospel recently caught up with Kara Blair, co-captain of the women's golf team.
With Kara Blair, a graduate student with women's golf. So how's the season been going for you guys?
The season went all right. We're done for the fall and got some work ahead of us, but I think everyone's willing to do it, so I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely. So what would you say has been going well in your game? Has been the courses that have been suiting you, or is it more just what you've been working on in practice?
Yeah, so practice we've been doing a lot of short game and kind of controlling the ball with our longer game. So I think that's been helping out everyone around the course and kind of course management skills. But yeah, overall I think that we haven't found a course that really fits us super great, but we're getting there, so.
Yeah, so what were your expectations going into the season versus actually what happened? Were you did you exceed those or kind of fail or what happened?
Personally, I failed. I think there's definitely some girls that have exceeded the expectations that we had going into the fall. Yeah, I just need some more work on some areas, and I think we're getting there. But
Yeah, definitely. I saw you had like your best finish with a top 25. That was pretty impressive. What are you guys looking forward to for the spring season, especially with Horizon League championships coming up? You guys have had success in previous years. How are you looking to continue that success?
I think that we're just going to really hone in on our mental game and strengthening that, and then as well as continue to work on fundamentals and make sure that the basics are there before we can go into any depth of, other issues in the game, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. How's the team been getting along? Have they been having some fun? Golf's a fun sport, so how's the team been getting along like that?
Yeah, I think the team gets along pretty great. Trips are always fun. There's always a lot of laughs, a lot of memories to come along with, which I cherish the most probably. But we hang out outside of golf, so it's not just all business.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like them a lot. Everyone's great.
Awesome. Yeah. So in your long career here, what was your favorite memory? Like if you had to just pick one or favorite course or something like that, what would you say it is?
We used to take a trip out to Kiowa Island in South Carolina. They no longer do the tournament, but it was the largest collegiate tournament in the country, and there'd be like 40-something teams there at least, and we get to stay in a condo, so all the girls are staying under one roof, and it was just a lot of fun.
What great insight from Kara. We're going to take another 60-second break, and we'll be right back.
It's always out there. The horizon. A reminder that our greatest goals are rarely attained. And as soon as you reach one, another emerges. But every day we rise and work harder, dig deeper, ask one more question, take one more shot in relentless pursuit of our horizon.
Welcome back to Jag Sports Zone. Let's take a look at where our Jags plan to play this week. Men's basketball continues their non-conference road trip tonight in Des Moines, Iowa, facing the Drake Bulldogs. Tip-off is scheduled for 8 p.m. on ESPN+. Also tomorrow, the Lady Jags basketball squad will face a member of the 2022 Women's Final Four in the Louisville Cardinals. This will be a massive test facing the number 7 team in the nation at Louisville. Tip-off is at 7 p.m. on the ACC network. Then on Sunday, our Lady Jags return to Indianapolis to take on Butler at the Hinkle Fieldhouse at 2 p.m. The game is available on Flow Sports. After a big win back on Sunday over Detroit Mercy, Jags men's soccer heads to Wright State tomorrow for a semifinals matchup and a chance to earn a spot in the Horizon League Championship. Back on September 10th in their only matchup, IUPUI and Wright State ended in a 2-2 draw in Dayton. Match kicks off at 4 p.m. on ESPN+. The winner would face the winner of Oakland and Cleveland State. Good luck to the Jags. It's a packed schedule of events on Friday, starting with the Jags cross-country team taking a part in the Great Lakes Regionals. The women will start at 10 a.m. and the men at 11. Then, the swim team will be facing Ball State here at the Natatorium. Both the men and women will start at 4 p.m. After the swim meet, you can make your way over to the jungle to see the Jaguars volleyball team take on Cleveland State at 6 p.m. Coverage will also be available on ESPN+. On Saturday, the women's volleyball team will face off against Oakland in the jungle. The match will begin at 4 p.m. and will also be available on ESPN+. As always, it's a pleasure delivering Jag Sports Zone from Cavanaugh Hall. We hope you have enjoyed our featured game of the week and exclusive interview. For Jaden Reeves and the entire Jag Sports Zone crew, this is Duff signing off. Thank you for watching, and remember, go Jag!